It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. Gervonta Tank Davis, let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me and let's make the fight happen, man. Come on.
Shakur Stevenson recently took advantage of one of the biggest platforms in the world, Netflix, to openly challenge Gervonta Tank Davis. The matchup fans have been asking for is now clearly being put forward. With that call out, the moment leaves little room for delays or excuses about making the fight happen.
If that fight can't happen, I think somebody got to be scared.
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
I mean, you've stated on the record you want it.
Yes, for sure. And he goes out there and he disses me all the time and speak bad about my name. So it's like, if you feel the way that you feel about me, oh, I'm not this and I didn't do nothing for the sport of boxing as you like stated, then fight me.
Right.
Why you can't go fight
and make some money?
I think he's a tremendous fighter. I think his boxing ability is insane. I think his boxing IQ, feet work, power, the way he sets up shots. I love his boxing style.
Yeah.
The decision now rests in Gervonta Davis's hands, and Shakur Stevenson made sure the whole boxing world understands that. Looking toward a possible fight in 2026, Stevenson made it clear that he wants the matchup fans have been demanding. His message was simple but powerful. The choice now belongs to Davis, while Shakur stands ready, willing, and waiting.
Lastly, even Canelo is here tonight, but we don't see Tank. Do you ever expect to see him in this mix? And do you wish that was a fight that was available to you?
You said who?
Tank.
Who that?
Oh boy, here you go. Here you go. I mean, listen, of all the people in the room tonight, I feel like that was one of the main guys missing.
Okay.
Do you have no desire to fight Tank anymore? Is that just like...
Nah, I would love to fight Tank. I would love to fight Gervonta Davis. I think that's the biggest and best fight to make in the sport of boxing, but it's all up to who.
At the same time, top fighter Terence Crawford openly admitted that he does not like Gervonta Davis and said the feeling is personal. During an honest conversation, Crawford explained that his view goes beyond normal rivalry in boxing and made it clear that he truly does not get along with Davis as a person.
Tank would never even think about to come up to 154.
What about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive like when that happens? Or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to.
Former American professional boxer Timothy Bradley also shared his view, saying that Tank should be willing to take bigger risks and dedicate himself completely to boxing this year. Bradley explained that the main thing holding Davis back right now is his mindset. In his opinion, Davis has incredible natural ability, but talent alone will not be enough to secure his legacy at the top of the sport.
So what I'm telling y'all is, man, that I wish Tank believed in his damn self. What kind of legacy you want to leave, Tank? Come on, man. We don't want you in the tabloids for what you into right now. Hell no. We don't want that. You don't want your legacy to be that, man, attached to that. Shoot, you got a talent, man. God has given you a talent. You can make money. You can be a legitimate player, man. Legitimate player. Remember forever, bro. Don't you want that? That's not important to you? You want your kids to go to school as they get older? They see your dad's name right there. Oh, he was a boxer, but guess what? He never faced the top of the tippity top of the boxing world.
Bradley made clear that Tank needs to show he truly belongs with the elite by stepping up and taking control of the sport. He said he hopes Davis fully believes in his own ability because his potential has no limits. The message was straightforward and strong. No more taking it easy, no more distractions, just complete focus on becoming the fighter everyone knows he is capable of being.
Oh, he did some good things. Oh, he has. But everybody, the narrative is you ain't faced the top guys yet, Tank. Take that chance, man. Take that risk. Because right now you losing, player. You losing. just like that kid the other day, he would have lost out. He leveled the hell up. He took that chance. And guess what? He realized, damn, I belong. I belong, man. That's what you need to realize, Tank. You belong, dog. For real. Because if you all the way focused, dialed in, bro, you come back, you dedicate a year and a half to this game, you will turn this game upside down. Upside down. To all the way focused, Tank can't be with. I'm telling y'all. All the way focused, Tank can't be with.
British promoter Eddie Hearn also shared his view, saying that Gervonta Davis's knockout power might be the only thing that could prevent a clear technical loss against Shakur Stevenson. He pointed out that Tank has often dropped rounds even against weaker opponents, which suggests that a skilled boxer like Stevenson could keep scoring and outwork him throughout the fight. Hearn added that unless Davis lands a huge punch, he could end up far behind on the scorecards long before the championship round arrive.
See, the thing is with Tank, who I think is a brilliant fighter, right? So exciting, very heavy-handed. He loses a lot of rounds, right? He lost rounds against Frank Martin. He lost rounds against Ryan Garcia. He lost rounds against Pitbull Cruz. And these are all guys that aren't on the same level as Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson. So he has to put a dent in these people, otherwise he'll get beat. But he does put a dent in them because he punches really hard. And Tank's not just a puncher; he's got a good boxing IQ as well. I just don't think he's technically, or the IQ is as good as Lomachenko or as good as Shakur Stevenson. But can he put a dent in them? Because I promise you this: if he don't stop these people, he will be behind at nearly every junction of those fights, Lomachenko included. I think he stops Lomachenko, but he'll be behind.
On the other hand, boxing analyst Eddie Atlas believes there is only one fighter in the world who might be able to figure out Shakur Stevenson, and that fighter is Gervonta Davis. Atlas explained that most opponents struggle to even reach Stevenson because of his sharp vision, quick footwork, and excellent control of distance. However, he thinks Tank's rare mix of power and accuracy could be the key to breaking through that defense.
Because Shakur Stevenson is that difficult, because of his style, because of his abilities, because of his eyes, because of his, his legs, that his hand speed, the way that he controls range. Tank Davis is the only guy that I can see that could possibly decipher that style and beat Shakur Stevenson.
The discussion about Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson has now reached the mainstream. On The Breakfast Club, the hosts made it clear that this is not just another boxing match, but the kind of fight the sport truly needs. They pointed out that the reason is simple: it feels like a real 50-50 matchup, where choosing a winner is extremely difficult because both fighters bring completely different strengths into the ring.
Do we think Tank is ducking Shakur Stevenson?
Me personally, no. I don't think Tank is necessarily scared to fight anybody. He's a true fighter. But Tank has become this person that, I guess is influenced from Floyd, where he doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to do. He doesn't care about pleasing a fan, so to speak. It's about money, his legacy. And I respect that, because when it's all said and done, the fans, they're not going to take care of you, right? So he's worrying about securing the biggest.
Davis brings explosive, fight-ending power, the kind of force that can end a bout in an instant. Stevenson matches that with defensive mastery, making even top opponents miss while staying completely safe himself. The Breakfast Club highlighted why this matchup is so exciting. It's not just about belts or legacy. It's about two undefeated generational talents finally proving who truly dominates the lightweight division.
Right now, because Turki Al-Sheikh is involved in Shakur Stevenson's career, that big bag of money will be offered to Tank to fight Shakur. So I think after this year, there won't be any more excuses on why he's not fighting Shakur, because the money will be outrageous.
Beautiful, because the word duck is a loaded word. It implies fear. When we use it in the boxing world, like, yo, you scared. So definitely Tank ain't scared of nobody. He puts people to sleep. Right. You know what I mean? But there has to be a reason why. We do know that he's in charge of his career, so if he's not fighting, it's not nobody else's reason.
And that's one of the best matchups in all of boxing.
Meanwhile, American professional boxer David Benavidez joined the growing chorus of fighters calling for Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson to finally face off in the ring. When asked which fight he most wanted to see, Benavidez didn't hesitate, pointing directly to a potential Tank versus Stevenson matchup as the most exciting and anticipated fight in boxing right now.
Off of that victory this weekend, I would love to see Shakur and Gervonta. You know, I think Gervonta and anybody in any of the top guys of that weight class is a great fight. Gervonta, Shakur, Gervonta, Teo, Gervonta, Keyshawn. I mean, that 135 to 140 pound weight class is hot right now. You know what I mean? But that would be a great fight. I think probably that would be one of the fights that would be the most anticipated. You know, if they can make happen, Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. By no means it would be easy for either fight.
Benavidez also emphasized that if this fight between Davis and Stevenson finally happens, it would bring the boxing world to a standstill. On one side is Davis with his explosive knockout power. On the other is Stevenson with his flawless defensive skill. The puncher versus the untouched technician. Two completely different styles, two generational talents, and only one winner. According to Benavidez, this isn't just another fight. It's the type of matchup that can define an era in boxing.
We just seen that Shakur Stevens was able to shut a great fighter like Teofimo down and made him look silly. So that would be a great fight, you know, and a big shout out to Shakur Stevens becoming a 4-time division champion. You know, he's on legendary status. He's on his way to be a Hall of Famer too, and he's still very young.
Former pound-for-pound great Roy Jones Jr. also unintentionally gave Gervonta Davis a blueprint for taking on Shakur Stevenson. While praising Stevenson's skills, Jones pointed out a flaw that aligns perfectly with Tank's potential game plan. He noted that Stevenson's movement can sometimes carry him too far back, putting him out of counterpunching range and leaving gaps in his defense. Against most fighters, this is just a minor stylistic quirk. But for someone like Tank, it could be an opportunity.
Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is a very good fighter, but he got to learn, and I will hope he will pay attention to this because this is going to mean a lot for him. Mm-hmm. His feet are good, but sometimes they take him too far out of range to be able to come back and counter. Mm-hmm. The last guy he fought, the guy was a good puncher, so when he was jumping back, he was jumping too far back out of range to where he couldn't come back and get something right away. You know what I'm saying? And for the fans, it starts to look bored.
Roy Jones Jr. also argued that Gervonta Davis isn't just the hardest hitter in boxing. He's one of the most complete fighters in the sport. While fans often focus on Tank's highlight reel knockouts, Jones points to his full range of skills. Lateral movement, southpaw adjustments, the ability to both box and punch, quick directional changes, all executed while staying true to his style. In a time where many fighters are one-dimensional, Jones ranks Tank at the very top. That's exactly what makes a potential matchup with Shakur Stevenson so intriguing and so dangerous.
Tank Davis, one of the best ones out there is what they don't know gets less respect for it, but one of the best ones out there. Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's a different kind of character when it comes to the mouth. Yeah. Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound, the best ones of the coup. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the coup to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do it left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
Here's the twist. Even with his strong personal dislike, Crawford still gives Davis credit where it matters. He recognizes that Tank is a talented fighter, separating the athlete from the man in a way that adds another layer to their ongoing feud. While Bud respects Davis's skills in the ring, he wants nothing to do with him outside of it. That personal animosity is exactly why this tension isn't going to fade anytime soon.
He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter, though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah,
but like his core personality and his ways.
Terence Crawford made it absolutely clear that Shakur Stevenson is the real deal. A 3-division world champion, a defensive mastermind, and truly world-class in every way. According to Crawford, Tank Davis can say what he wants, but it doesn't change anything. Stevenson's accomplishments speak for themselves, leaving no room for debate.
He's boring. He's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done, so it's not marketable. But he can't do that because Shakur is what? 3-weight world champion.
Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson's potential opponent Gervonta Davis is making waves online after a resurfaced clip showed him lashing out at Terence Crawford, calling the undisputed welterweight champion a hater. The tension between them is clearly real, and social media can't get enough of every moment.
Stuff with Terence. Do you feel like after boxing that all the stuff that you guys can all be like friends? And kind of you see it with the Hagglers.
Bro, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. You don't know me as a person. Let's say you don't like me. Like, you don't know me. Like, you feel me? And I don't give a if everybody a queen, I mean, what?
Hey, question for you. Proud father. Hey, everybody wants to face each other. So is that where we're at right now with Canelo Crawford?
No. Crawford needs the money.
Crawford needs the money?
What if you could combine Shakur Stevenson's nearly flawless defense with Gervonta Davis's explosive knockout power? According to Sean Porter, that fighter already exists. This rising talent moves perfectly on defense while packing the same fight-ending punch as Tank.
If you want a fighter that's as defensively responsible as Shakur Stevenson, makes the right move every time defensively, that man right there. And if you want a man that's as powerful as a Tank Davis, as explosive, and can end the fight at any point in any time, you have a mix of Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis, two of the best fighters in the world, and one man right there. That's how good that kid.
Renowned boxer Keshin Davis weighed in with some straight talk about Shakur Stevenson. When fans discuss a potential Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis matchup, it's not a simple Tank wins scenario. Instead, it sparks real debates, split opinions, and genuine 50-50 discussions that go deep. According to Keshin, that's the ultimate mark of respect. It's why Stevenson is considered the next big thing, because when you ask who can beat him, people actually have to think. In a sport focused on knockouts, sometimes the loudest statement comes from a debate no one can easily settle.
Why do you think people say that Shakur Stevenson then is the next big thing in the sport?
For one, I really think the fans don't really see nobody beating Shakur. When people bring up him and Tank, when I see and I go read like little stuff about it, they really be debating. It don't be like, oh, Tank is going to destroy this guy and everybody is saying this. No, that be like real debates. Like, no, this Shakur, this, that. And then not only that, now you see Shakur moving up in weight. He's filling out. He's dropping this dude. He went crazy that last fight. That last fight was like kind of crazy. You go back and watch. That was crazy, so